Hey, y'all, it's Whiskey. Happy Life Day. It's not your life day, it's my life day. Today is the 1 year anniversary of the day that I took that bag called my life and I dumped that shit upside down and I got on the road. For those of you that don't know, I got on the road last year. I ghosted my marriage and I rode 16,000 miles in 23 states in the course of almost a year. And it has been a wild, insane ride, y'all. And my life has completely changed. It's still changing. I'm like, who knows what it's going to look like 20 years from now because of what I did a year ago, right? So, in honor of myself and the journey that I'm on and everybody that's been with it with me on it in the last year, I am relaunching my paywall. I've redone a bunch of stuff and this is what's happening now. My paywall, I've started writing and I'm working on my speaking career and things like that, right? So, what's happening is all the writing that I've done on the road and all the stuff that's coming out now while I process my own traumas and my own feelings and finally letting all this stuff out. The stuff that I'm not sharing on my Whiskey Lynn page on Facebook, my public figure page, the stuff that I'm not don't want to share out on social media is going behind the paywall. It's super cheap, super easy. There's stories there. There's going to be backstories about the things that were happening behind the scenes. If you were following my travel blog while that was running, um, and there's essays and things where I literally, y'all, I just spill my guts on paper, and whatever comes out comes out. I'm not judging it. It's just going to go in that paywall or on to the Facebook page. And I've also written some poetry, and I'm sure there's more of that coming out at some point too. So really fast, I'm just going to let you know what the options are and explain it so that when you get there, you can read it again, but you have a straight from whiskey, right? So the cheapest one is $5, and that gives you access to all the writing and everything that I put on that paywall. Okay. And it's just that warm, fuzzy feeling that you get to help support my mission and you get to help me get it out so other people can learn from what I've gone through and what I've done in my life and in the last year, right? So $5 for it's called the hammock because that was my best and actually the easiest way for me to camp and hang out was in my hammock. So that's hammock level is $5. The tent level gave me some four walls and a roof to keep me out of the weather, right? That is the same access as the $5 as the hammock, but it also gives you access to every 2 weeks. Bi-weekly, I'm going to do a whiskey chat where we can sit down and we can either talk about it's a group setting, okay? We're going to talk about either something you have questions about writing that I've posted, or if you have questions about coaching, it's a group coaching, open forum, whiskey chat. So it'll be an hour every 2 weeks of the month. Okay. And there's also an opportunity if you do that $10 level as a buy one, get one free. I've been trying, I told my friend 2 years ago I was going to figure out how to do this, and I just finally did. So if you do the $10 level or the next one that's higher up, I will gift and access that same tent level access to a friend of your choosing. All you have to do is give me your email, their email, right? Make sure you have their permission first before you give out their information. But they will get access and they can go on this healing journey and learn the things that I'm teaching on the paywall for free. So, I mean, if you want to split it $5 between the two of you, or just give a gift of love to someone else that you think would be interested or that could really use a boost, right? Let's share the love. If there's somebody you don't want to share it with, let me know and I will scholarship that to either one of the ladies was in my women's group or people that I meet on the street that may just need that boost and need help. So if you don't want to share it with somebody that you know, let me know and I will gift that in a scholarship to someone else who can genuinely use it. Okay. Don't let it go to waste. If you're not going to share it with somebody, let me know so I can make sure that it gets help, it helps someone else. And then the final level is the hotel. That one is $25 a month, and that is my sponsorship level. So you will be my sponsor at that point, which you're essentially helping me write my book and helping me get all the nuts and bolts together and everything that's involved with doing this kind of stuff and growing like this, right? So that is everything that was before. It's the access, it's the whiskey chat, it's the buy one, get one free scholarships. I will proudly shout to the rooftops that you are my sponsor and you are helping just kick ass and do this thing, right? That we are on this mission and we are doing this together. And thank you so much. I have no problems in sharing the accolades and the help. And this is a village, guys. It is not just me. And if it was just me this last year, honest to God, I wouldn't have made it. It took a village to get me to where I am right now. And it's going to keep doing that, right? It's not one person against the world. It's all of us in this world, in everything, doing it together and making a difference. And this is all working into me either releasing poetry books or like maybe when my trauma stories come out, it's going to come into a story. I'm not sure how God is going to put that on me to bring it out yet, but I know it's going to be in book format and it's most likely going to be multiple books. So when that part comes out and when I get to that stage, I am going to find something or do some way, however I'm told to do it, however I'm told to do it, right? There will be a special gift or incentive for you, or if I have to do book tours or something like that, something's going to work into it in the future where you are privy to that at the sponsorship level. All right. So that's it. Quick, short, sweet. I'm going to put the link in the comments when this video posts. It's buymeacoffee.com/bugs in the lip gloss. And just a little bonus, I'll put a story about this in the paywall or on my page too. Bugs in the lip gloss. I said about 15 years ago that the stickier I made the lip gloss when I was riding my first bike with no windshield, the more I tried to make myself pretty and the more I tried to cover myself up, the more bugs that got stuck in my lip gloss. That is where that name came from, and it still stands today. Rip the Band-Aid off. Let's do this. Let's get our shit together, and let's help other people too. Okay? Love y'all. Keep on rocking.